And welcome back to the Homemade Podcast of Sports with your host, Jay Pops. Guys, it has been a long time. It has been literally like over a week, I want to say, but ever since I've had a podcast with you guys, man, I really miss all of you all. Man, I had to take some time off. I had to get some things together. Uh, if you guys have been listening this long, then you guys should know that I have a little one coming in. One Nation Wave from Fourth Work. Wow. Hey, thank you, man. Shout out to you. So, like I say, man, I had a lot of things to do, and I still got a lot of things to do. I have a newborn on the way. We are less than 1 month away, so you guys know how that can be. And I'm going to be on a long maternity leave. That's about a month. So you guys should hear from me within that month. Like I say, man, I've just been doing a lot. I've been doing a lot. But hey, man, I'm here. I'm here now. I'm with you guys, breaking down this quick little segment of all the Aggies that was drafted. If my voice sounds a little raspy, then please forgive me because I do have a little short cold from sleeping in front of my fan. I don't know why I do that, but sleeping in front of my fan and gave me a little short cold there. So please forgive me on that. I'm on my second day of recovery. Should be good on tomorrow. All right. Anywho, guys. So before I get started, shout out to the baseball team. The baseball team, the Texas A&M Aggies baseball team, is now ranked number 13. They have absolutely been demolishing most of their competition so far as the top 25 is concerned. I don't know what Sloss has told these guys, but it's working. And I'm going to tell you right now how the old saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So leave it alone. Let it continue to mow over every opponent that is out there, because as of right now, that team there could either win a World Series or could be darn close to winning a World Series. That team is almost, I'm not going to say untouchable, but that team is not BSing, none whatsoever. So I see you saying, what is our chances of getting that wide receiver that is in the transfer portal from Oklahoma? It depends on how much Jimbo Fisher and Darrell Dickey wants a wide receiver at this point, because so far as I'm concerned, they have enough wide receivers. I feel like that will make an impact this year, regardless to what we've seen in the previous years. I believe they do have at least one or two guys that can make that impact on the field and continue to keep this team rolling and get 10 wins this year. So, like I said, it all depends on how Jimbo Fisher and Darrell Dickey feels about that wide receiver room. In my honest opinion, I feel good about our wide receiver room. There's nothing wrong with it. Regardless of Caleb Chapman, has now left the building and, going wherever he chooses to go to, in which I still haven't heard where he went to. But I feel pretty good about it. Also, you got to remember that it's not just our wide receivers. We have a dynamic tight end room. So tight ends are also considered like the wide receivers as well. So you got to keep that in mind. So, anywho, guys. So about this draft class that had 4 Texas A&M Aggies go in it. Of course, we all know offensive lineman Keon Green. He went first round, number 15 overall. And then I think the next one off the board was Isaiah Spiller, if I'm not mistaken. He was in the 4th round. And then the third one was no. I believe Michael Clemens was before Isaiah Spiller. But then there was Michael Clemens, then Isaiah Spiller. And then the 4th Aggie that was taken was I can't remember who that 4th Aggie was. I know it wasn't Jalen Watermeyer, which just really gets me, because I'm like, wow, man, they don't take Jalen Watermeyer? Are you serious? So we're gonna really look at we're gonna look at that awful year that he had as opposed to all the other good years that he's had. That makes no sense to me. The man hadn't had any injury at all. I'm talking about any injury at all. And we're gonna leave him out. Leon O'Neal, another one. Surprised me that young man was not drafted. Or we're gonna look at most of the Alabama tape and we're gonna make our decision from here. That baffles me about these NFL GMs, man. That's why you'll see most of those teams never win the Super Bowl. And my Texans is one of them, in which made a darn good draft this year, in which I've never ever seen them draft that way. I've never seen them draft that way at all. I'm so proud of them. But that's a story for another day. But I'm so proud to witness that. But like I say, Keon Green, he went the first round, the only Aggie to go first. Oh, I'm sorry, DeMarvin Leal. What am I talking about? So DeMarvin Leal went third round. DeMarvin Leal went third round. Keon Green first round. Michael Clemens fourth round, I believe, and Isaiah Spiller fourth round. After that, all other Aggies went in a free agent, in undrafted free agents, which is Jalen Watermeyer, Jaden Peavy, Aaron Hansford, Leon O'Neal, and Tyree Johnson. Makes no sense to me that those guys went undrafted. I do know that everybody wasn't going to get drafted. Already knew that part. However, for them to only draft 4 Texas A&M guys off that team that all declared for the NFL draft is crazy to me. You could have got them in the late round, 7th round, if you wanted them. But they at least deserved to be drafted instead of going undrafted. In my honest opinion, that was a lot of development made in Leon O'Neal, especially in his last year. That was a lot of development made in that young man. Tyree Johnson, another. A lot of development. The one, like I say, that gets me, and it's going to continue to get me as long as these years go on, is Jalen Watermeyer not getting drafted. I have no clue of why you don't draft Jalen Watermeyer at all. It's nobody that can come on here and tell me, oh, well, he didn't look like an NFL tight end. That is a lie. That is a freaking lie. Understand that he dropped a lot of balls last year. He had a bad season last year. Okay. So what? It's a lot of those guys that went in the first round that had a bad season. But we're not going to bring that up. But you don't draft him at all at tight end? Do you not know how many teams I know for sure that needs a tight end? It's a lot of them, man. It is a lot of them. And for them to draft him, for him to go undrafted like that, really, really crazy to me. Really crazy. So, on another note, I heard somebody talk about Keon Green. They was trying to see why he went so high. Have you guys seen the tape on Keon Green? See, this is the thing that gets me. Everybody makes their own assumption and their own opinions without doing no research on anybody like that. I know for sure that the NFL did not do all of that much research on Keon Green like they should have done. Because to be honest with you, Keon Green should have moved up way further than that. All right. And to be honest with you, he's better than Evan Neal, in which people love to death. Now, I wish the best for Evan Neal, but I just believe that Keon Green is better than Evan Neal. Also, I believe Keon Green, since he has started his freshman year and has made an impact since his freshman year, he deserved every bit of a high first-round pick, okay? But like I say, man, that's just me. Overall, it was only 4 Aggies taken. That was, exceptionally good. But I know going into 2022, whomever is coming out of that class, those guys are going to get drafted. And to be honest with you, we may have the most draftees come from out of that class in the Jimbo Fisher era, period. All right, it should be like at least 8 guys that should be drafted in that 2022 class that have all came out. I'm being honest with you, especially depending on how the season is going to go, in which I know will be a 10-win season. And with me, I'm 12-win season. It's a lot of those guys going to go. But shout out to Georgia for having 15, which made history. That's 15 draft. 15. That is a lot. And for them to drop in the Kobe Dean, though, is crazy. But I don't know. This Kangaroo Black talking about Green is not in Evan Neal's class. Okay, well, you go turn on the A&M tape and you tell me how Evan Neal did. That's what I need you to do. Also need you to look at the whole season and you again tell me how Evan Neal did. You talking about I'm reaching? No, you're reaching. Everybody around the college football world was reaching on Evan Neal. The dude wasn't that good, man. Stop it. Stop it. I've seen Evan Neal play. I've seen Alabama play. They still gave up a lot of sacks this year. So you come on here, you talking about Evan Neal is this and Evan Neal is that. No, he's not. No, he's not, man. And if that's the case, if you feel that he's better than Keon Green, well, you show me some things. Then don't you dare come on here talking about, oh, well, man, you got to look at the size and stuff like that. No, I don't have to look at the size. I'm looking at the blocking technique. I'm looking at the schemes. That whole 2020 season, that offensive line didn't give up nothing but 4 sacks. So once again, you go show me a tape where Evan Neal was a part of that offensive line in 2020 and in 2021 that just passed, and you tell me how many sacks he gave up. If he gave up more than Keon Green, then my story is done there. That's no reach at all. Keon Green has been starting since his freshman year and has made an impact since his freshman year. That's a lot of experience there. That is a lot. Come on, man. Stop. Stop it, man. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. I will make that argument with anybody. With anybody. You're not going to do that. Anywho, they both went in the first round, in which they deserve to go in the first round. So that's just that. Both of those guys made an impact on their teams. All right. They both made an impact on their teams. So I like it for both of them. They both went in the first round and they were both top 15. So, hey, that's just what it is. But anywho, man, hey, shout out Kangaroo Black. You guys make sure you guys go check him out on the Alabama podcast. I like tuning in to his podcast and listening to his stuff. But right now, you know, hey, he gonna give me crap, and I'm gonna give him crap back, you know. So hey, it's all love. But that's all I have for you guys. Let me get ready to get on out of here and go to work. But I love all of you guys. Please tune in on tomorrow as I will have something else again. All right. #HeagleMags.